Wacht, ik ga boeien. Weg van die baby. Weg van die baby. I cannot leave my baby. I cannot leave my baby.
For context, into the first 10 seconds you saw at the beginning of this video, you are looking at 4 Dutch police officers being extremely abusive and violent to an African woman of Angolan nationality who just very recently, 5 weeks ago, had her baby via cesarean operation. Now, they are laying their hands on her and being violent with her, just manhandling her because she is refusing. She's not allowing them to take her 5 weeks old baby away from her. Now, how did she get here? Well, she got here because her husband, her white husband, bringing his race into the conversation, because I believe it's a very necessary context, right? So they were having a misunderstanding from what I could gather, and he decided to call the police on her. So he called the police on her, and yes, while they were manhandling her like that, as you could see in the video, he was present in the room, and he is or was actually the one who recorded this video. So he's just standing somewhere in the corner of that room recording the police officers as they manhandled his wife.
I just had an operation. Yes, I just had an operation. Yeah. He says that I have the right to stay. Association say you can call the association. They are the one that told me. He have no right to put me out of the house. Yeah. Only do you guys.
Maar als je hier niet ingeschreven staat in de gemeente,
dat heeft jou
geen recht om hier te wonen.
De associatie heeft mij gezegd.
Because I told them.
Yeah.
So far,
they are helping here to me.
He's registered in this house. And
he's not registered in this house also.
Jawel, he's registered in this house.
Where is it? Where is it?
What?
We are both not registered here.
No,
meneer.
Is dit de tas die je mee wil nemen?
And not even, I just picked that up. I was putting my deodorant. It is my deodorant is here.
Ja, maar pak even de tas met
I
spullen.
have too few dingen to pack.
Ja,
I just brought it from
Pak nou even.
But I just want to pack the baby for you.
Luister.
Yes,
Je pakt nou het broodnodige. En je gaat morgen met een advocaat ga je dit regelen.
No
Dan gaat het vanavond niet
problem.
oplossen
We're
worden.
gonna go together.
You are not going to go with the baby.
Yeah, but the baby cannot stay. He cannot take care of the baby now. I cannot put my baby's life on the risk because you guys are just telling me to do so. I'm sorry, Mama.
You are taking the baby's life in a risk with your behavior.
Luke.
Yes.
Yeah?
Talk some facts, man. Please.
Welk spul wil je meenemen? Anders gaan we daar naar buiten begeleiden.
I'm just calling my brother to see if he can come and pick us up.
He cannot pick him up.
He can.
So we are done with arguing. You can
Yeah,
pack
the
stuff
baby
now.
and the baby
If you
have
are not
no
packing
rights to
stuff
stay
now, we
here.
are going to help you outside our home.
No.
Oké. Ja, jongens, ga door.
Ja.
Kom.
Wait.
We are gonna help you.
Don't put me. Look what you are doing.
Yeah, look what you are doing.
So you see how roughly they are handling her. Don't forget, this is a woman who just had a cesarean operation. She just gave birth. 5 weeks after even a regular birth, you are not even fully healed yet. Not to talk about somebody who gave birth via CS. And this one hit her on the back. And it gets worse because you would see another one of them take a punch to her stomach.
Back by the baby. I cannot leave my baby. I cannot leave my baby. Hey! I cannot leave my baby.
You see it directly to the right side of her stomach.
Weg bij die buik, weg bij die buik, please. Weg bij die buik.
Nee!
Kom naar de grond.
Nee!
Naar de grond, kom.
Nee!
Look what you are doing to yourself, man. Look what you are.
Yeah. So if something happened to my child, this is the police guys. They are all here because the babies. They say that the baby is gonna stay with him. So yeah, if there is something happened to my baby, I'm going out of this house right now. And yeah.
Omdat je je eigen niet kan gedragen, daarom moet je gaan vertrekken.
Ja, omdat jij niet kan gaan.
Jij kan je eigen niet.
So she finally agreed to go with them. And just to be clear, I did not alter this clip in any way, shape or form. the sequence of how the clip played out in this video, that's exactly how the clip was when I got it. That place you saw that it's like there's a cut somewhere. No, that wasn't Evie's doing. That's exactly how the clip played out. Now, because this clip did not give all the context needed for us to fully understand what's going on, context like, okay, what exactly were they arguing about, her and her husband, and was she taken away by the police officers to like the station or something? Was she getting arrested, or was she just being asked to leave the apartment? So of course there is still obviously missing parts to this story, but one thing is for sure, the way the police officers handled her is crazy. Like, what they did could lead to this woman dying. And that is not me even exaggerating here. She literally could have lost her life because of how they treated her, or have some very serious health complications, because this is a woman that just gave birth, and she gave birth through CS. She's supposed to be resting and staying away from stress, but not only is she stressed, she's being beat on. But anyways, she did make a follow-up video to the situation, and this is what she had to say.
Good day, everyone. I'm Patricia, Mikael's mother. I come this way, first of all, to thank the Consulate General of Angola in the Netherlands, and everybody for all the support, for all the love that I've been getting. And I would like to clarify that I don't have my baby. My baby is taken away from me by the Dutch government, and I'm still fighting to get my baby back. And I would like to ask for help, yes, financial help, for the lawyer, to help to pay the lawyer. And yes, I'm in war. We are in war. We are in all of this together. And once again, I would like to thank everybody for all the love and support. Thank you very much.
So it seems at the end of it all, the government decided to take the baby from the both of them. You know, in the very first clip we saw, the one where she was getting manhandled, she said that they were taking her away and leaving the baby with the dad. But apparently, after everything said and done, well, everything is not said and done now. It's still an unfolding situation. But I guess that didn't happen. They still went on and took the baby away from the dad, right? So none of them have the baby at the moment. And the dad did make a video. Okay, it's not really a video, it's like a voiceover clip from what I have, with a picture over, and he has this to say.
Father of Mikael, and I need to tell something. First of all of this situation, it didn't happen because I want to take Mikael away or something. All of this happened because I just wanted to find the best solution for my family. After all, it was not me but the government that stopped this whole situation. Let's put that on first. Because still till the day of today, I'm fighting with my woman to have our son back, and it's hurting both of us, you know. I lost my son, my wife lost my son, police put us up against each other.
See, I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now. No single accountability whatsoever can be found, because it's not your fault, it's the police. Who called the police? It's not your fault, it's the government. How did the government get involved? Through the police that you called? Because, like, can we be so for real? Like, I know there are context missing right now, obviously, but if we were to go by what we have and what we do know about the situation, man, it seems like it's kind of like your fault and your fault only, because you involved the government in this. You were the one that called them into the situation when you called the police. So you can't say, oh, it's not my fault, it's the government. No, it's you. You did this.
And that whole evening, what happened, I don't have to tell it on internet, but all I need to tell is that I was the one trying to keep my patience, and I started to panic, and I didn't want to escalate the situation. So I thought maybe if I call the police it will calm down the situation, but instead of that it calmed down, they put me in front of that they beat up my woman, and that they took away my child.
But when they were beating her and manhandling her, you stood there with your phone recording, talking about look what you are doing to yourself, man. Basically saying you deserve what's happening to you. You brought this on yourself, but here you are talking about they were beating on my woman.
And it's never, ever, ever the intention, if you call the police, that they beat up your woman or something. What the who wants that? Nobody. I thought they will come with a solution or something, but no, they didn't. They made it a whole scene from it. But now I'm still together with Patricia, fighting against this government that doing this to the both of us. Because we are sitting here in this audio next to each other. First of all, it's also like people are thinking wrong about me on the internet. I'm in this fight together with Patricia, together against this government. I'm not the one fighting against Patricia. The government is fighting against Patricia. We are holding each other's hand now because we are desperate, you know. We need help in this one because this government, they are using all these powers to take our baby away, our baby that we have made with love, that we all both wanted, you know. We love our baby and we want our baby back. That's all we both want.
See, guys, that's the situation, at least from what we have, what's available on it on TikTok. And quite frankly, I really don't know what to say right now about this entire situation, except obviously it's messy and they have issues they need to walk through. I do feel very bad for the kid because see the setup he was born into is very messy. Now he's been taken away by the government. Who knows what kind of life he would have if he's going to be in foster? Who knows what kind of life he would have if they can get him back? Because these two people, I don't know. They don't look like they're very compatible to me. And I'm not saying that because of their race. I'm saying that because they obviously have issues together, right? That they've not solved. Even now that they're together. Couples don't go calling police on their partners if the dynamic is perfect. So for the sake of this kid, I just pray that whatever it is that they are dealing with, they can get past it and heal. So if they do get their baby back, the baby can live in a healthy situation, healthy environment. I came by a video from a sister on TikTok that shared her opinion on this particular situation, and I think I want to end this video on that sister's video because she brought into the conversation a very necessary perspective that I think needs to be highlighted in this video on this situation. So I'm going to be ending this video on that sister's video. Do let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, as always, I'll be catching you in the next one.
Here's the thing, and we'll discuss it proper. Here's the thing that I want to say concerning this whole thing. If you are a black woman, you have to understand that you're facing double layers of subjugation. There's the one of being dark-skinned, and there's this one of being black, and there's the one of being a woman. Now, under these two layers of subjugation, you have now gone to merge yourself with somebody who is on the peak of the he is at the peak of the patriarchy. Number one, the person is a white. 2, heterosexual. 3, a man. That is like being top of the pyramid, right? You've put yourself with it. Whatever this man calls the police and says over the phone, even if it's not the police, whatever this man says, his words are gold compared to yours. So they would automatically attack you before they get to the man. And I'm saying this also to our sisters who like to marry outside of the country, right? Now, this is not me scaring you. You can definitely find love outside of this country, and your story may not necessarily be like this woman, but you just have to be careful because you have to understand that these systems are real. Most times, because of the way we live life, we see social media and the way we just see life in our day-to-day life, we may not be hearing stories, but after a while you hear stories and then they pass. But these systems of oppression are very real. If you find yourself with somebody who belongs to that level in the hierarchy of these systems of oppression, understand that to trigger that person is to put yourself in danger. There are certain things you can't live as though you're living amongst your people and amongst people who belong to the same level of to the same level systemically with you. You cannot live that way. Now, another thing is, this guy is now saying that he and his wife are back into good terms. I can guarantee you that even if this woman resents him, even if she has not forgiven him, even if she still thinks about that thing and cries, the fact that her child is somewhere, she has to pretend to remain in good terms with this guy to enable her gain access to her child back. Secondly, I don't know how she got to that country. I don't know if she has papers or anything. If that guy is the one that brought you there, even with this thing, you may hate his guts, but even with the fact that he did all that to you, you resent him and all, you have to still remain in that relationship in order for you to be safe within that community. You have to suppress your emotions for you to survive. And don't forget that suppressing your emotions is also detrimental to your health. And it's not just about suppressing your emotions when it comes to communication with this person. If you have to remain, it's like you remained in the marriage. So you're going to be active with somebody who you hate, just so your child can come back to you. These are the realities of the systems we live in. I'm not here to discourage you whether or not to marry a white man or not, but I'm just here to tell you that as you're making this decision, be making informed decisions, and these are things that actually can happen.